This podcast is produced by Outcomes Rocket, your healthcare exclusive digital marketing agency. Outcomes Rocket exists to help healthcare organizations like yours to maximize their impact and accelerate growth. Visit outcomesrocket.com or text us at 312-224-9945.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Outcomes Rocket here at the Biotech Showcase, live at the JP Morgan Health Conference in San Francisco. Today, I have the privilege of hosting two amazing leaders in healthcare, Liesbeth Ceelen and Arjan van Manen. They are both with BioLizard. Liesbeth is the CEO and Arjan is the commercial director. I want to welcome you both to the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Now, let's kick it off by just sharing with our viewers and listeners what BioLizard does.
So BioLizard is a data analytics and machine learning bioinformatics company. We support biotech and pharma companies to become more data-driven. So we have an experts team of about 50 people with a strong skill set in bioinformatics, machine learning, and so forth. And we also have a platform, Bioverse. So we strongly focus on the human component and the AI component.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It sounds like very important work. And today, before we started recording, you guys were sharing with me the importance of technology in the development of new assets and new drugs. Can you share an insight that's risen to the top while at this conference or something that you've been thinking about for a while?
I think what you see consistently through the conference, and we spoke with biotech, we spoke with a lot of diagnostic companies internationally, so it's not just the US, that there is a tremendous need to have competencies how to deal with data, to really understand the biology better, and to make that also applicable to what you have in your business roadmap. So if that's for better target discovery, so where does this drug work? What does it do when it comes to toxicities, for example? It would all speed up in a very efficient way how drugs are developed, and it will lead eventually to better, appropriate, personalized medicine approaches. But because the techniques are going really fast, biology is going really fast, biology, we heard, is poorly understood by the human compared to what you would see with artificial intelligence applications. There's a need for a new kind of scientist and a new kind of way of doing things. That person is not there yet, or that function is not there yet, so we combine that in a company and a team. It's how we work together with companies to make that possible.
Outstanding.
No.
Thank you for that, Arjan. And yeah, it is an area that we really need to be paying attention to. Liesbeth, any insights that rise to your mind?
What I learned specifically is that I'm happy to hear in this conference or during the conference that there is a must of what we do and a human component combined with the AI component. That is really important. So AI can be a game changer, but AI only will not change or will not solve the problem. What I also learned is that it's really supporting our vision is a lot of clinical trials, 90%, they still fail, but you really can reduce the failure or increase the success by adopting a more data-driven approach. So I think that is really important, and we're not there yet, but BioLizard is there to support companies to start thinking in that goal.
Oh, that's fantastic. Really great to know, and something great for all of us to be thinking about in the development of new drugs, new assets for the market. What about predictions? You know, one thing we're asking our guests, predictions for 2025. What do you think this year holds for biotech?
Well, I will do the first. So I think what you see is last year was challenging when it comes to the fundraise and really the growth of companies being supported. And there's a lot more, I would say, attention to data supporting what you're claiming with the product to be able to achieve. And I think the services that we offer and the way that we approach data allows a new kind of supporting evidence to generate that. And I think there will be a lot more requests coming in the industry to objectify kind of the claims that you have and how you're going to substantiate what you think drugs could achieve in patients. And it's not going to be blockbuster type of approaches anymore. So you really need to have tailored approaches for a very specific mechanism of action. And I think the emphasis on target, mechanism of action, and treatment efficacy. And that's something that will be very dominant in the near future.
Wow, very interesting. What do you think?
My predictions. I think it still will be a challenging year. The fundraising may go easier, but it won't be as before 23. What I noticed definitely during the conference that there is more, that the mindset is changing. Like initially, definitely 2 years ago, last year even, they saw what we're doing often as a cost. Now people start realizing, I think we really should do it in order to be more successful during the clinical phases. So overall, I'm quite positive. Yeah.
That's great. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Well, your work is fascinating, and certainly from it sounds, it's really helping organizations move forward in their efforts, in the use of AI to really be more successful in the space. Where can people find your organization? Where can they find you if they want to learn more?
First of all, they can look into our website. It's BioLizard or lizard.bio, I must say.
Yep.
We are attending a lot of conferences. LinkedIn, definitely.
Excellent. Or reach out to one of us, right? I think that's the easiest.
Absolutely.
So, folks, we're going to have websites, LinkedIn profiles, all in the show notes. So make sure you check them out. If something that we talked about today really resonated for you, make sure you check it out. Again, we've got Liesbeth Ceelen, CEO of BioLizard, and Arjan van Manen. He is the commercial director at BioLizard. Check them out. And guys, thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you for the invitation. So.
This podcast is produced by Outcomes Rocket, your healthcare exclusive digital marketing agency. Outcomes Rocket exists to help healthcare organizations like yours to maximize their impact and accelerate growth. Visit outcomesrocket.com or text us at 312-224-9945.